just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. Julio's. What a pleasure it is to be. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Back and forth they go. Beautiful counter shot. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with the left hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That's Talat Chavez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That counter shot lands. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. How about that time counter shot? Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talat Chavez in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweet.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter shot. Shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Loose with that jab. Swing and a miss with the hook. Straight right just misses. Robinson goes to the canvas. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Perfect counter shot. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Oh, that was a fight that had an excellent reach, an unassuming reach. If you've got a good reach, it just really befuddles your opponent, because when they think you're out of range, bam, you catch them with a jab. And if you catch them on the end of a jab, it takes and befuddles the fighter.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Throws the jab, but does not score. They threw the hook. It didn't land. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. And there's the bell for round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
counter punch caught him clean. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Punch, counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
That counter shot lands. Good counter punch. And that left hook doesn't find its target. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two lightweights are showing you what. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Out Chavez in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope that...
On to the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to show out to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Trying to buy time. Hold it right there. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
You'd like to see more jabs. What heart, what desire. But you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here we go, it's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Both fighters landing in these. Whoa, wait a minute. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Looks like trouble was averted.
What recovery.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Nice counter. His stamina is off the charts. A straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right.
And there's the bell for round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
The straight right just misses. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out. And there's the bell for round 9. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. going to punch himself out, though. Hook misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more. And here comes the 10th round. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you got to...
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. I want to think I'm holding on here for a minute. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skillful.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Left hook missed. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Stamina is always an issue. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what,
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Need to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.